Oh yeah, so the young man met me by the West End. Y'all know I was posting my videos when I first got down here and all, showing how I was at the West End. And basically, the young man tried to set me up yesterday with some white women and a whole bunch of black people. They had a whole fucking movie set. And let me tell you what the set was. The young man had rolled a blunt. He put the blunt in his ear. Then he walked past the police and wanted to go down a specific street. When we went down the street, there was a white woman and a camera set, and they were like, "Oh, quiet on the set, quiet on the set." I said, "Man, fuck no motherfucking set." I said, "You know what? Fuck y'all motherfucking set." And then I walked past that bitch and went the fuck off. I said, because I done been up in a courtroom with some white women lying about my court case, doing a whole Hollywood set while they trying to murder me in the back of a fucking jail cell. They was doing whole goddamn skits, had people from Hollywood, everybody was reading from scripts, and I said, fuck a motherfucking set. That's what I said. And then they was like, quiet. And I said, I made a whole bunch of noise, because bitch, I'ma fuck that shit up. You ain't gonna make no goddamn set about my life. And God was showing me when I was in the jail, the Most High had said, she not guilty. And then the white woman was like, I'm gonna send you to prison for 400 years. And then God was like, she not going to prison, not even for 10 days. And God said he would send her to hell about sitting over there trying to lie on me and somebody abusing me and my kids. And then talk about you gonna send me to prison. And then God had showed me that they had wanted to make some story about my life and make it seem like I was some high-class prostitute, and then try to give me 125 years anyway, even though he said, leave her case alone. But see, God already showed me they tried to worship and exalt themselves like they God, so they don't want to listen to Jesus Christ. They don't want to listen to him when he say, leave one of my children alone. But see, that's why it was important for people to know who Satan was, because as long as you got black men in the church refusing to tell you that Satan is white and refusing to tell you what these white people is actually doing by exalting themselves, then you're going to be lost when they think they're going to run you. And God is saying, I'm God. They're not God. And if I say you're not guilty, you're not guilty. And if I told her to leave your goddamn case alone, then I mean that shit. And they still trying to go around behind God back, even though God told them to let me out that goddamn cell and give me my baby and leave my pregnancy alone. They still going behind God back, trying to do wickedness. And see, that's why I told you about the child murders and the molestations in them shrines. That's why I told you about everything else that they doing behind God, trying to do, going against God. They having sex with little babies, and God told them not to do that. And they think they can do what they want to do. So back to the part about the park. So the young man bring me to this park, and I was like, son, I see police everywhere. And he like, oh, I want to go over here and smoke a blunt. I told this young black man, I said, look, I don't even smoke like that. And I was like, so I don't appreciate you bringing me up to no park with a whole bunch of police around trying to get me to smoke no blunt with you. And then he was like, oh, well, it ain't like that. I come over here all the time. And I was like listening to him. So they had a whole bunch of homeless people set up in this little park downtown. And he wanted me to come into the park with him. I could feel like it was a setup because the police just kept watching us. And we had just came past that street where the white girl talking about movie set, and movie set, like, we coming down the street with this nigga and they talking about movie set. I'm like, what the fuck out of here? And then so my auntie had texted sent a message under one of my videos when I said there will be repercussions for all the black men and all the black women that thought y'all was gonna help some white people lie about my pregnancy and hurt my baby. I said there will be repercussions because see, right now they think, oh, white people got all the power. I done seen the power of God. I done seen God knocking these holes in their face. You know what I'm saying? So for my people to be doing witchcraft, they already done sold themselves out. They already know they going to hell. So it ain't nothing for them to think they gonna do whatever to me on this earth and think they gonna get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, it's cool. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let everybody sit down and play me like Boo Boo the Fool. So I stood over there in the park with them. And Barbara had got under my message talking about, girl, shut up. You always talking bad about something, all the evil things you say. I ain't got nothing wicked. I ain't got nothing good to say about nobody that tried to kill my baby. I ain't got nothing good to say about nobody that tried to set me up with some white folk. Like, I'm black. They didn't have to be racist and lie about my pregnancy. They ain't have to be racist and lie about my baby daddy trying to attack me. And they didn't have to be doing that satanic ritual shit, trying to put nobody up to killing nobody about shit. You ain't give life. You ain't the creator. So you don't got the right to be telling nobody to blood sacrifice none of their goddamn family members for you. And my baby daddy came up in my house attacking my little boy as part of some satanic ritual that these white folk done put him up to. And if it wasn't for them being retarded and telling him to do some shit like that, I never would have had to shoot him. So I understand why they don't want the truth to come out. So while I was sitting over here up in this park, I'm going to tell you how bad they done tried to do me. The man was like, come on, let's sit down right here. I said, son, I really don't even want to be over here in this park. I said, because I don't fuck around down here. I said, they just tried to set me up several times downtown. And I had started making a video to go off on my auntie. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm going off on you. Basically, you getting up under my comments. Y'all know I went the fuck off on her. I went the fuck off on her. And the dude that was with me and another dude tried to run up on me, like telling me to hurry up, put your turn it off. And I was like, no, I'm finna go the fuck out because she not finna get up under my motherfucking videos talking about shut up. I was like, nah, ain't no motherfucking shut up. I said, because every time the truth start coming out, then you start getting on my motherfucking channel. And see, that's how they was trying to have my family help kill me, you know. So my family don't want the truth to come out. My family, they need these white people to set me up like a drug addict. They need them to set me up like a prostitute. They need them to leave me outside. They need all these black people to set me up because then it's gonna come out that my family was trying to help kill me too. And it's gonna come out their motives about why they was doing it. It's gonna come out everything. So that's why anytime I have a family member that think they're gonna come for me while I'm telling the truth about my pregnancy and my children, I gotta go the fuck off on their ass quick because I gotta let them know, little bitch, you gonna sit the fuck down. Cause you not finna let no enemies use you against me. And you not finna send me to no early grave because you wanna be up under some satanic ass people that's going to hell anyway. You know, no, you're not. And so I'm gonna tell you, the dude walked off when he seen me making a video exposing my family. And they walked off and left me by myself in the park. And I hurried up and started walking off. I said, yeah, see, people just want me around people just to try to silence me, you know, so they could try to set me up. This dude had me in the park with people filming shit. And he had a blunt. So that just goes to show you they done erased my whole channel with all the real evidence on it. They done had people having sex with me, sex trafficking me, and then tried to stop me from having a voice and telling the truth. Tried to stop me from recording my own video while they sitting over there trying to record fake evidence of some nigga that y'all done had fucked me that shouldn't have fucked me, which is sex trafficking, and then have him try to get me on a set with a damn blunt. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, let me get out this train. Oh shit. No. Fuck that. I want to get off. No, please. Fuck that. Off this bitch. So yeah, so basically, they just had this nigga try to set me up in the fucking park with a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Like, really? And he walked out quick. Really? You know what I'm saying? Like, I already done told people I done smoked a little weed. But see, that's how they gotta try to paint black women. When they done took somebody's child and threatened to molest somebody's child, when they done put somebody in a jail cell about a crime they wasn't even guilty for and tried to murder them, you gotta go so far as to try to film me somewhere smoking a blunt with somebody and y'all done playing the whole goddamn thing. You know, and I just really needed to say that. And see, when I went to sleep this morning, when I fell asleep, I was just like, man, I'm glad that God, see, they don't want you to know how God really feel about them. They don't want you to know how God don't like them. God does not like them. And I know why God don't like them. God don't like their race at all. He don't like them. He don't like them. And they'll go and try to say, oh, she racist. No. I'll tell you why God don't like you. I'll tell you why God don't like your people. And I'll tell you why they always feel like they gotta have the Bible. They don't want you to have the Bible. They don't want you to talk about God, because he gonna expose that he don't really like them. And you gonna expose it. All these old ass white women is sitting around letting these folks do this shit. Now you see why God don't like them. Because these white women know that black girl innocent. Y'all need to leave that black girl alone. But they're going to be wicked and they're going to be racist because it's satanic. Because the devil always want to exalt himself above God. He want to try to exalt his power above God. And when God told them folk to leave me alone, they going against him. They been going against him. Imagine how many babies they done snatched up. 2, 3-year-old baby they done snatched up and did shit too. When God said to leave them babies alone. These people been rebelling against God. Them people were doing that shit during slavery. The same shit that they been doing to them children up in them goddamn shrine is the same thing they were doing during slavery that God told their ass to quit fucking doing. And they did that shit 400 years and didn't give a fuck about what God had to say. So that's why they lie about God. That's why they lie about him. That's why they won't tell you the truth. They won't tell you that God was cursing them the whole goddamn time they were doing that shit. They won't tell you that. They'll try to make you think, oh, God forgave us. Oh, no, he did not. No, he did not. There's a condemnation for y'all. And then they mad about that. And they don't want to tell nobody about that neither. Because God was saying something about them trying to talk about some 400 years. Oh, I'm going to slavery for 400. I'm going to prison for 400 years. God said she ain't even going for 10 days. God was showing they have no authority. They have no authority in this earth. They have no authority. You have no authority to tell me that I'm going to prison. You have no authority. My God have the authority. My God have the verdict. My God was the one who said Andrea is not guilty. And they went against God and were like, oh, well, we're going to make her out to be guilty. We're going to make her out to be a prostitute. We're going to make her out to be a drug addict. We're going to do all of this. After the Lord done told these folks to leave me the fuck alone, and they still ain't goddamn did it. And see, that's what a Satanist is going to do. They're going to go against God. That's why they make them denounce Jesus Christ and Jehovah in the beginning. Because they need these people to understand. When you come amongst us and when you come up in our covens and we not going to listen to the Lord. We know we going to hell. And the white woman knew. The witch that was back there messing with my pregnancy. See, and God had told her to stop. And she wouldn't leave me alone. And then he said, you wicked white witch. He said, I'm going to send you straight to hell. And then she said, I don't care. So they don't care that they going to hell. They don't give a damn. And see, that's why when they come into these covens, they gonna make these people denounce the Lord and Jesus Christ. And then they know what the consequences is gonna be. That's why they go through the earth like, fuck it. We're just gonna fight and we're gonna do what we want to do. We'll pretend to be God. We will pretend to know the truth about God. We will pretend to have his blessing over our lives. We're gonna do whatever it takes to win. Because we know we're going to hell in the end. You know, that's pretty much what they do. So back to them not really having this power. They also want to lie on the Holy Spirit. And they like to lie on the things of the Spirit. You know what I'm saying? So when God said that Andrea is pregnant and she's supposed to been had that baby, they know that they wrong for keep on trying to fight God. They know they wrong for sending all these motherfuckers to fuck with me. And they don't understand how to accept defeat from the hand of the Most High. I know how to sit my ass down. And see, that's why the Lord delighteth in me. Because I know how to sit my ass down when I'm wrong and say, you know what, God said to stop. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how to just accept it when God tell their ass to stop doing something. And that's the devil. That's of Satan. And he the only really one on this earth that God really speak of that do that kind of shit like that. Because the Lord done blessed us with all this earth. He done blessed us with all these animals. He done blessed us with the blue sky. He done blessed us with everything that these white folk done got so comfortable on his planet that they think they don't gotta listen to what the fuck God say. And the time is gonna come where he gonna destroy them for that. And they know it. And they mad at him about that. They mad at him about the punishment that he have done. You know, like when God punishes me, guess what I do? I get on my knees and I apologize to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? I say that I'm sorry. You know, they don't do that. They get angry at God when God punished them about something, and they curse God, and then they keep on going back and doing the same old thing and the same old thing. And see, this is why I was glad that God kept it real with me when he was showing me them white women that was on the benches in the courtroom, and everybody feeling like, because God said Andrea wasn't guilty for shooting the gun, we going to go behind his back, and we going to keep messing with Andrea, and we going to keep rigging the case, and we going to threaten her baby, and we going to show her we devils, we going to show her we witches, and that's what they did. So what is you trying to hide the truth from coming out about you for? And the fact that these white girls misled the black men. Now I understand why God was showing me that was so serious, because they got these black men out here doing this crap with them in these last days, and this shit is very serious. Because these are the black men that's leading the rest of our black men to join this black Freemason organization. It is Luciferian. They will not have no salvation with Jesus Christ. And then they got the young black women coming to this. That is a beast. All that talking about who can go against it and all this, no, that's not the side you want to take. Please be aware of the following scheduled bus departures. And I done heard his voice speaking against these folks. And he the only one that I done ever heard that did. Because everybody else let them do what they wanted to do. But when it come down to my pregnancy, and when it come down to my case, God spoke.